discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. This week, we watched the April 20th, 1998 edition of Raw is War, and we're still not doing the match card. Sorry, guys,
It
it's
gets me
just.
every time.
Oh, I know. I'm far too lazy now. Now that I've gone without, we're all gonna go without.
It's so funny though, because you go, and we're not doing that.
I love it. 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 If you are new here, you are in luck. That is Kelsey. If you are not so new here, my name is Xavier. I'm here to help you all out on our journey. How are we doing? How are we feeling? This one ended wild. But it is the go home show to Unforgiven. So we have a pay-per-view episode coming. Those are always a doozy and a half. So how do you feel?
T. I
Not
feel
my
good.
favorite go home episode, I will admit.
No, but we are, spoiler alert, exhuming corpses. We
Mm,
are, the sexual innuendos are not even
abundant.
innuendos anymore.
No,
They're
just overt out in the
just
open.
overt. Um, yeah, I guess I don't know. I feel a little disoriented because it's been 2 weeks since we watched, and I like to go right from
Yeah.
2 weeks to the go home episode. I was like, wait,
Right,
what?
right, right. I feel like I needed to like reconnect some dots. And
Yeah,
I like awoke from a slumber. A nap is does not do it justice. So
a
like
mini hibernation, if you
yeah,
will.
actually, after work today, and just like went into this episode. So I was really trying to connect the dots just on like a basic level. Um, so like trying to connect them in terms of like, oh, we're gonna like talk about this after was really ooh.
We got the if you're not watching, Xavier's even wearing like these one of my favorite pairs of sunglasses that you own.
Oh, thank you, me too.
Love. And looking fierce. But yeah, when Xavier called me, it was like I don't know. Sometimes we chat earlier before we start because we love to
Hmm.
yap. And I was like, it's 7:38 and Xavier still hasn't called me. I was like, he must be doing something. And then when you called me, you're like, I just woke up and I don't even know what's happening. And I was like, that's fine. Take your time. I'm still doing my makeup.
Uh yeah, no, really it took a second today. But
Yeah.
before we get into the nitty-gritty of the 420 episode of
Ow.
Monday Night Raw, we got to reunite in person. We love when we love to share. If you follow us on Instagram at N2 the number W podcast, you have already seen some of the pictures of us together hanging out, all great times. But as you guys know, if you listen regularly, we got to interview Raven last week
Guys, what
on
the
the
fuck?
show. I know. What the fuck?
What the
Who's
fuck?
letting us
Who
do
let that
this?
that it and that's why we also haven't watched in 2 weeks because so Xavier,
Oh
I
yeah,
like inhaled, panicked. Xavier called me. I was at work, which he never does,
mhm.
unless he has like a quick and dirty question for me, which I always will answer the phone immediately.
I know you're
And
really, really good about that,
I
actually.
literally, because if you're calling me and it's not late in the evening, I'm like, something is afoot. Because you're at
Right.
work, I'm at work, I'm like, something's
Mm-hmm.
up, and I will answer on the second ring. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hello. Xavier calls me while I'm at work. I just got out of this huge holiday meeting, and Xavier's like, yeah, so like Raven's people, because he had reached out, I guess, to for the Raven documentary, the film, to see if we could do like promo or something. And
Yeah,
they were like, do you
basically.
just want to interview Raven?
Yeah, and
And
I
we were
was
like,
like, for sure, that's exactly what I would like to do. I wasn't gonna ask because that seems like a crazy ask on my
that's
end, but I was
insane.
like, anybody on the film, anybody who's met the man. But no.
Anybody. And they were like, do you just want to interview him? And we were like, so I'm jumping up and down and screaming at work. And Xavier's like, don't even get excited. It might not happen. Added the schedule
Oh,
conflicts. Like, do not get
I
excited.
yeah. I am the
Xavier wasn't excited
worst.
until 5 days after we
No,
interviewed Raven.
I am the worst in that way. I don't let myself get excited about anything until it's done. And then when it's
Yeah.
done, I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It has been accomplished.
And it's fine with me because I get it. And I'll be like, I'm holding the torch of excitement for both of us. And then
No,
I can
fully. I
pass it
just
to you afterwards because I get anxiety afterwards where I'm like, what did I
mm,
say? What did I do? Why do I look like that? Blah, blah, blah. And
mm.
Xavier's like,
Yeah, no,
So
fully.
we trade places.
No, absolutely. I'm always like, shit's gonna hit the fan. It's not gonna happen. Like he's gonna cancel. But alas, alack, we did it. It was great.
And then they were like, "Do you also want to interview the director?" And we are like, sure. So
Sure.
we got to interview Raven and Jordy Day. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, very fun. Very good
Truly
interview.
wild. I was shitting my pants the whole time. But they were so nice. And then we went to the Philly screening at Philomoka, which was
Philomoka. Yeah, yeah,
Philly
yeah.
Mocha, which love that name. I thought we were in the wrong place the whole time because it truly is just a side door
Yeah, it was
to
great.
like this little
I
venue
love it.
that's adorable.
Hmm.
And we got to meet Raven. We got to sit and chat with Raven.
For a
Xavier's
bit.
holding it up for if you're not watching. He signed a photo of him that says to the New to Wrestling podcast, which is crazy.
Very fun. Very fun.
And I said, I was like, we were sitting next to each other. I was like, how did you enjoy coming on the show? Was it okay? I couldn't help myself. I
No,
shouldn't have asked him
yeah,
that and whatever. But he
yeah.
was just
It's
like,
all good.
because I don't know. Like lazy type A. I don't know, but I just was like, I just want to make sure your experience was pleasurable.
No,
One to 10.
1000%.
Can you explain to me what I don't know why, but he was
100%. You wanted the like
the
and like when you go to the
the
hotel?
survey,
Yes.
the survey. I wanted to, and I don't know, maybe I'll start doing that. Sorry, but I was like, how was your
Fantastic.
experience on the show? And he was like, it was good. Like it was good. He goes, you guys asked some good questions. It was fun hanging out with you guys. And I was like,
Nice.
okay.
No, no, no. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay, so well,
Truly honored. So thank you again to the both. I thanked him in person, but
a
thank you
hundred times.
again if you are ever out and about and really bored apparently listening to this podcast.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so
Hey,
much. Thank
Fran.
you to the whole team that like connected us. Great,
Yeah.
great times. Thank
So
you.
fierce. We're so grateful. It was so amazing. And it was really nice to just hang too. I'm so thrilled, so happy, so honored. Thank you so much to both of them.
No,
And please watch it.
absolutely.
It's so crazy. And watch the documentary is coming out on Apple TV and Amazon Prime like November 14th or something. You guys need to see this. It's so good. It's so
Hmm.
good. We watched
I love,
it
yeah,
twice.
multiple
We
times.
got to
Yeah.
see it twice because we got to go to the screening and we got early access to the documentary, which was also crazy. When we were like logging into this password protected thing to see the documentary before other people, I was like, they know who we are, right? Like they
Right.
they know that
Who's
this is what they know I'm in my bedroom, right? Like
right.
this
No,
is
1000%.
but
But hey,
hey, cool.
listen,
So
you know you never know until you ask, folks.
period. You
So
miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and thank God Xavier's willing to take the shots because I'm too scared.
listen, we're gonna do what we gotta do.
Period. Okay,
Um
let's get into this. Sorry, I was just so excited to
oh
share
no,
with you
please.
guys.
No, absolutely. Thank you so much. Love to see ya. And we're gonna be reunited again this weekend.
Y'all
So
ain't
double dose. We're gonna be
right.
you're gonna be so sick of us next week.
I'm so happy and I love it. I love to do a quick little jaunt to Xavier's house for just like a cute 16 hours. I don't think I've been there for more than like
No,
18
it's
hours the
always
last
like
four
that.
times I've come.
No, but honestly, that's like how we do it these days. Like,
Yeah, but I
we,
like it.
no, exactly. We're like, fun time, and then we're out.
We're up each other's butts for 16 hours and
Right.
then we go home and we're like, good to see ya. But I
Good to
left shit at
see
his
ya.
house because I was like, I'm gonna see you next weekend, bitch. I just left shit there. I left my phone charger. I left like everything there. I was like,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
see you next
yeah.
weekend, whatever. Can't
Ah,
wait.
love that. Because normally, yeah, you're much more thorough. If anybody loves to pack
I
a bag and check it twice, it is
I walked
Kelsey.
in, I walked in, I swear, and then we're gonna start this episode. I walked into their house and I saw Xavier's roommate Kevin, and hi Kevin, and I walked in and I was holding 100 bags for truly 14
See,
hours of
yeah.
visiting, and I go. Before even hi hello, I go, Kevin, if you ever see me walk in this house without multiple bags, you need to
Mhm.
call. And I go, this person, that's my therapist, and you need to
Mm,
call this person,
mm.
that's my psychiatrist, and you need to warn them that something's afoot because something's not right if I don't come with at least 3 bags.
No, absolutely. Yeah. No, I've never seen it. I don't want to see it
I
at
don't know
this
who that
point.
is.
Right.
I because one thing about me is I come with everything, and
Yeah.
I am comfortable. I
Prepared.
bring my pillow, I bring my eye mask, my earplugs, all my makeup, all my
Slippers.
skincare. I bring my house slippers and my outside slippers.
Love that.
Crazy,
Love
but
that. Listen.
That's I'm like that's how you know Xavier is the best because I'm loved and cherished for it instead of ridiculed.
Oh, please. Yeah. Like, I don't care as long like I normally I am like a benefactor of it because you're prepared. You know what I mean?
This is
I am never prepared for like any situation ever. So like
that's so
it's
true.
I'm never gonna complain about the person that has their shit together as
I'll be
far
like, "Do
as
you need
like
gum?"
bases covered. Yeah, no, I don't have anything. I
Xavier
have
comes here
nothing.
with one backpack and shorts and slides in 50-degree weather and is like, "I'm ready for anything."
I'm ready. Let's go. Amen.
It's the best, thank God.
All right, guys, let's hit this go home episode now that we've been
Okay, sorry,
yapping
sorry,
for a li No,
sorry.
please. It's our show. You don't have to
It's
apologize.
my house.
The episode starts with a recap of the Vince and Austin I guess match from last week where Austin had his arm tied behind his back, and then we get the
Insane.
interference of Dude Love. And we're left with the question, why, dude, why? So that's going to be, a reoccurring thing. Then we
Mm,
cut to Kevin Kelly, who was reporting from the graveyard, um,
girl.
which is wild. And Kelsey brought up a fantastic point
Thank you.
because they have been rolling like back and forth from this graveyard to whatever arena city that they are in. Isn't she's like, wow, this magical graveyard that is somehow
Always
within
conveniently located by the
with
arena. Every week
right.
they do a quick little jaunt to the graveyard. For some reason, it's always a cute 20-minute drive from wherever in the country they are.
No,
I was like,
1000%. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, great point. Because I was like, I didn't even think about the fact that they're like a touring act, and for some reason, this graveyard is just right around the
they were
corner.
in like Indiana last week, and now we're in Long Island, and somehow we drove to because okay, if it was just the Undertaker and it was like maybe they're using magic darkness powers or whatever to
Sure,
transport,
but it's
but
Paul,
Kevin, Kelly, and Paul,
right?
y'all ain't doing that.
That's
So
crazy.
funny. TV
That's
magic.
No, absolutely. And then that brings us into our first arena segment, which is Dude Love, and the Love Shack, which is his, I guess, new interview
It's a little place where
segment.
we get together.
Um, Sorry, my cat's trying to, I guess, climb up the walls because I'm
Me,
not giving her enough
oh,
attention. So Vince McMahon comes out immediately. He's like, "What is this?" Also, like, so the set, if let me paint you a picture, is a school bus done up, hippie style with there's beads as like a door entrance. There's two
classic.
blown up
I
armchairs
used to love those chairs as a
and
child.
a lava lamp. And
We
just
ran
pe
electric just to have the lava lamp out there.
Oh, there was definitely just like one like dusty ass extension cord. Yeah. And like they like cut into the segment with like a close up of the lava lamp like doing its thing.
Very fierce.
So shout out to the like tech assistant who had to plug that in 40 minutes early.
And whose
Um
is that? Like, did they
I'm
buy one
assuming
or
dudes. I don't know. I mean, for the lore, I'm assuming dudes,
yeah,
but like
right, for
I
the lore.
for in my like head, that's like where he lives is on the bus. Like, Dude Love lives on the bus. Like, he takes the baddies back to the bang bus, basically.
Yeah, that makes complete sense to me. Yeah.
Her.
It's
So
canon. It's canon.
it's canon. Write it down. So uh, Vince comes down. He's like, "What is this shit? All of this is terrible. Hate it." And he then grabs he's got a mic and he's like, "You ruined my opportunity to embarrass Stone Cold Steve Austin." Crazy work.
So
um
insane.
and for that you will be fined $5,000. I was
$5,000
like, okay. I
for
was like,
what, bitch?
girl, I've never
Saving
seen
your
all that at one time. What
ass?
do you mean? Stop.
Hell no. And also, this is $5,000 in 1998.
Mm-mm.
How much is that now? I'm not going to pull up all that math right now. You
No.
can do it in the comments. I don't care. But
Right.
that's a lot of money
Yeah.
for one mandible claw.
Right. Right.
Shut
And,
up.
and it's just so crazy because
Y'all
it's
don't
like,
keep pissing me off.
no, I know. And I love that like Vince is the authority figure, but so is Sergeant Slaughter
It makes no sense.
sometimes. It
But to
never makes
walk
any
out and just do a live fining, do that in the office.
no. Amen.
And dude just goes, okay.
Moving
No,
on.
you don't
Right.
have $5,000. You live in a bus.
You live in a bus. Canon. So he moves on. He's like, Vinny's a little emotional. I love when Dude Love calls him Vinny. I think that's hilarious.
Vinny. And they're
And
in
then
Long
he
Island. Perfect time. Perfect opportunity to whip out the
exactly.
Vinny.
So he's like, then he goes on and answers the why, dude, why question. And basically he's like, why would my former tag team partner attack me from behind? Like basically like, spin doctors a reason for this number one contendership, which is crazy. Um, and then he goes, I know what this is about. This is about the chicks. And he's
This
like,
is so.
basically just like Dude Love was, essentially being like Dude Love was the babe magnet and Stone Cold's bitches had mustaches is basically
Which
the
is
gist of
rude as
that.
rude as hell, by the way. And then he goes he goes, you girls on Long Island know about that.
Right. It's so funny
Me and
though.
my Greek Italian roots just crawled back up inside me
Mm,
and trembled in rage.
I get
But
it. I get it.
how dareth you? But also, it reminded me of when we did watch that episode where they tag teamed and the girls rushed him, and you go. Steve looked at him and went, "Oh, you pull. I didn't know that.
No, yeah.
Oh, you
So,
pull.
oh,
Okay."
got it, got it. Okay, dude, look full. Like, listen, he got something the ladies want. I can't.
He did.
It's the knees.
Look, you just gave me, and I couldn't even see your eyes. I felt it. I didn't like it.
That's fantastic.
And the by I didn't like it. I think I liked it too much.
Oh,
Throw
girl,
that
I get it.
away for safety.
Oh, absolutely not. So, so Dude Loves ends the segment and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, Stone Cold. All will be forgiven if you just grovel. Just get down on your knees and grovel." And I'm like,
Honey,
dudes, okay.
if he's not doing it for the man who pays him, he's not doing it for you.
I know, quite a tall request, but hey, all right. So
Sure.
we have shoehorned a number one contender into a story, I guess.
It's
It's not on
whatever.
Mick. It is
Whatever.
on a lack of like time to actually tell a story. You know
Mm.
what I mean? They didn't have time for a number one contender. I'm not
I s-
blaming Nicholas.
I would never. You know I love him. You know he's in the back reading Friedrich Nietzsche and like
right, right.
doing a meditation or
No,
something.
it's
It's not
just
his
this. It's
fault.
just like they didn't have enough time to like do us
Sure.
like justice and like a real story. So like, hey, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be fun. We love Nicholas. We love Austin. The match will be good, and we know, spoiler alerts, that Vince is going to be sitting ringside at Unforgiven, so that's going to end in chaos anyway. So.
Yeah.
All right, so next we have a Long Island street fight, yeah, in the long-standing tradition of WWE in naming the street fight after wherever we happen to be. The Nation of Domination hits us with a crowd entrance. They're all carrying a different weapon. Mark Henry's got a keg. I'm pretty sure The Rock has like a barbed wire kind of situation. He's like swinging at fans and whatnot. So. We don't really know when they're making their entrance which one of them is going to be the one fighting. It is Kama taking on Farouk in this contest. The nation's like sent away, which I think is pretty interesting considering there are no rules in a street fight. So
No sense. It made no sense.
and I get it because there's like so many of them or whatever, but I was like, sure. So and then to make it all the more confusing, it cuts to Steve Blackman and Ken Shamrock in the back with the most cartoony looking like wrenches, just Bob the
Girl.
Builder style, like
Spirit Halloween
right, the foam.
something.
So and then they're not allowed to come out because the nation's being held back, so they don't have a reason to come out. And I'm just like, let them fight. Like, this is not a street
Let the
fight.
girls
Like, it's in the
fight.
title.
It's the go home episode.
So give us something.
What are we
So we
doing?
know that at Unforgiven, there's going to be a six-man tag between the Nation of Domination and I'm assuming Farouk, Ken, and Steve Blackman. So hey.
Sure.
Sure. Love to see
Okay.
it. So Farouk's injured still from the backstage attack a couple of weeks ago. Kama uses a hammer to the ribs. Sergeant Slaughter's out there beefing with the nation on the entrance ramp most of the time. Kama's whooping ass. Again, Farouk came in injured, so we knew where that was going to be. A little note to remember on commentary, I think JR says calls Kama the godfather of the nation, little precursor of um his next character.
I
Um
forgot. And I feel like oh, the
so obviously
Godfather.
the Godfather is a completely different beast from what this is, but it is important to note, where things start. Um
Damn.
so the Godfather of the nation. Um so the match ends where it's pretty back and forth for the most part. Kama really is has the upper hand for the majority of the match. But the match ends when it looks like Kama's going to use the hammer again, this time to bludgeon apparently Farouk in the head. When Farouk takes off his boot and uses his boot instead, pulls trigger first, hits Kama, picks up the victory. Love to see it.
I love to see Farouk winning, which is a
Yeah.
far cry from when I first met him.
Amen.
But growth and
Amen.
change, beautiful things.
We do love to see it. So DX is in the back just watching themselves piss, and that's how that segment starts. It's they're rewatching the segment where they peed all over the DOA's bikes and
The
giggling
pee
to
pee
themselves
bites.
like fourth graders.
Oh.
And then basically we have just a double dog dare in the back where they're trying to convince Triple H to go out into the arena and expose himself and then give everyone a golden shower because he didn't participate in the PP bikes. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm like, uh, yeah.
right. Yeah,
I
this is where we're
can't
at.
say anymore. I don't know what to say. And we've just begun.
Mm.
We've just begun.
Because DX comes out. Triple H is in a trench coat, a la wanna buy a sundial, and and we find out that in the European Championship match between Owen and Triple H, that China is going to be suspended in a steel cage
Y'all make
above
me
the
sick.
ring.
Leave my
Um,
girl alone.
no, what I mean, she does interfere in every single match, but hey,
So do the rest of them.
true,
Put
true.
those other shitheads in a cage.
Yeah, I'm down. Go for it.
Mm.
No complaints from me. So that's a stipulation to their European Championship match, I guess, to kind of like up the ante. Road Dogg grabs the mic at one point, spends a decent amount of time equating the Legion of Doom 2000 to poop. Triple H hits us with the sunny skanky. He tries to start a skanky chant and it goes nowhere, which is pretty funny. Um,
Hilarious.
and
Because they love
then
her. That's why
right,
they love her.
yeah, I
Dummy.
mean, right. So he then goes on to be like, okay, you can put China in a cage. She's just gonna rip open the bars and rip your head off. And I'm like, not no.
Not no.
And then they finally get to the gag, the bit, and it's just like a giant water gun. That's all it is. It's just a cum joke. That's it. That yeah.
I will say when he had his back turned and he opened the jacket and suddenly I saw liquids coming out, I was like, but then I was like, if that's his stream, see a doctor.
See
Like
a
I was
doctor.
like, what? And then I was like,
Something's
oh, okay,
unwell.
okay. But
Right,
then
right.
you see the water gun and you're like, oh.
Right. No, because otherwise it's pregnancy every time, and that's insane.
Ew.
Oh,
Ew.
oh, my bad. They're out here
No.
doing the most.
Oh my God.
Fine.
Ah.
It's fine.
Ew.
So after, the water gun gag, um, the Legion of Doom and Owen Hart come out and they look like they're fixing to fight. And Hawk hits us with a little promo, and then he's basically like, DX, we're a lot alike, which is a crazy thing to say.
Which is like
And
also extremely far from the truth. Like
right. And then he
zero
goes,
similarities.
except we do what we say we're gonna do. And you're like, okay, so basically they're like, we're just gonna fight now, but like just fight. So
Sure.
then Sergeant Slaughter comes down and is like, there's a time and a place, blah blah blah, and sets up a match for later in the evening, which is a six-man tag between DX and then LOD 2000 and Owen Hart. And then
Sure.
we get what is probably the most useless shot in the entire episode, and it's Vince McMahon pacing what looks like a gym hallway, to be approached by a trembling like assistant with a cup of coffee. He sips the cup of coffee and then moves on, and that's it. That's
Is it?
the why.
And they're like, that poor girl. I'm like, she just handed him a cup.
Right. And he
He didn't
wasn't
even look
even mean about
menacing.
it.
He
Right.
wasn't like,
He just grabbed the
he
cup
was
and
like,
drank coffee. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is that not what? That poor girl for what? Is that not her job description? I'm very confused.
I'm so confused. And also is like, if this is supposed to make Vince look like people are scared of him, it's like, okay, but that sweet little intern is not Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, what are we doing? What's the
Right.
point we're making that like Vince is terrifying to women? We know that.
We know that.
I already know that.
Right, right,
Check the lawsuits, girl. We know.
right. Amen.
Stay away.
Amen. So next, we have a match between Mosh, love to see him, and Dan Severn, who is the NWA champion. Dan's very technical. He's like
Mm,
technically impressive,
yes.
but he's so boring.
It's so boring.
So boring.
Yeah.
It's very fee fi fo fum, very Kurgan, very it's doing nothing for me. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
like it's the lack of personality.
And
There's
the thing
just nothing there.
I
Like
was
I
gonna
know
s-
he's very impressive in the UFC and all that jazz, but I he's doing nothing for me in the WWF.
because you need like that razzle dazzle pizzazzle in the WWE because before in whatever I can't now I'm you literally just
NWA
said
or
NWA. No. Yes?
UFC.
Yes. UFC. Like you didn't necessarily I guess before like, certain people, but like you could just like hit people. You didn't have to have like a personality like outside of it. Like you could just like go in there and like slug people because that was where it mattered. Like that was
Right.
the thing. Like now it's more and outlandish and things like that. But like WWE, you need that razzle dazzle.
Right. And there's just
You
no dazzle,
do.
no
There's
razzle.
no razzle, no dazzle to be found.
No, and it's you can tell like they're just having like a technical like wrestling match. It's fine.
Which
Dan Severn's
fine.
obviously gonna win that one. He puts Mosh in an armbar. Mosh taps. Of course, Dan Severn never wants to let go of the hold. Yeah, and
It's
then that's
yeah.
that on that. It's
And then,
fine. It's
Jim Cornette is
yeah,
apoplectic on the yeah.
always, always, always.
Sure,
That is
sure.
the only word that can be used to describe Jim Cornette.
Apoplectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even when he sells, like when he gets hit and stuff and he falls and he's so like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
jerky about it. It's
Mm.
very, very much very that.
So then we get cut back to the graveyard. Kevin Kelly's there. He's like, Taker is here. And then we see Taker arrive and he's freaking the fuck out. He's like, where are they? He has Kevin Kelly like up against the wall. He's like trying to get info. He's shaking down Kevin Kelly to find Paul Bearer and Kane, which is insane. But when we find out
Wild.
later why, I guess it makes sense.
But yeah, well, first of all, Kevin Kelly came out before and was like, "We have word that Undertaker is on the way," and Xavier was like, "Girl, Undertaker's not informing you of his whereabouts. What car is he driving over?" Like it was just
Right.
whatever. And so we were like, "Kevin, what?" And then yeah,
Hmm.
Kevin gets his neck wrung out by the Undertaker for just being on the scene.
No, and I love it. Top-notch acting. Because
Kevin,
after
he
he's
was
like,
like, "Ugh."
he's no,
He's obviously
literally,
very upset. Like, or
right.
whatever he said. I was like,
He's like, Undertaker was here. He left just as quickly. He obviously was trying to get answers out of me, but I didn't
didn't
have any
have
for
any. That
him.
was
I was like, okay, Kevin, fucking drama queen. Love to
it's
see it.
so funny. But also the way y'all set me up for this graveyard fight, this graveyard tussy, and
Hmm.
we just did a little clippy do outside the gates and we're
With
going
Kevin
back to the
Kelly.
stadium. Y'all done
Yeah.
pissed me off again.
No,
Strike number
amen.
two. Because what do you
Absolutely.
mean you're selling me the graveyard brawl at the parents' graves
Yeah.
to just do we're choking out Kevin Kelly at the gate?
Right.
I
Right.
guess fine. Kevin, well done. It really was beautiful to behold. You did a great job. But okay, sure.
Sure. Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Next we have
Whatever.
Goldust with Luna. Luna hits us with the, a Sable promo. Probably my favorite one.
No,
Not
truly. And I was going to say, after watching all, because Xavier and I did so much extensive research on Raven before we interviewed him. And so we watched a lot of ECW. I'm sorry to Luna. I did not recognize her game. I didn't know about her. I really
yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, yeah,
And we were
yeah.
supposed to do like an episode on her
Yeah,
just to get
we
her backstory. And then like shit happened with our schedules and we just couldn't do it. I think that's when I had to move, or maybe it doesn't
yeah.
matter. But I was like, damn, Luna, I did not recognize your game because you just come here and piss me off immediately. But I was
Hmm.
like, now that I see the whole picture,
We should circle back and do that.
we should circle back and do let's circle back. Let's
Okay.
circle back.
Circle,
Because
we'll
I did
circle
not
back.
recognize her game, and you guys know how much I love Tommy Dreamer. If you're not new to this show, I'm so obsessed with him and the link up between Tommy and Luna because that storyline is so good. Also, if anyone's curious, somebody posted an entire video compilation of just like Tommy Dreamer and Raven's beef at ECW with like all
Great.
the promos, all the matches. It's like 2.5 hours long. It's beautifully done.
Yeah, it's great
It's
stuff.
fabulously done. So if you guys are curious, look that shit up.
Yeah, it was great. Love to see
Yeah,
it.
good
Uh,
promo.
yeah, it was
Loved
great. It
it.
was basically just like uh it was basically just kind of like the theme of the promo was like rebirth, reborn. She's basically just like, Sable, you will be reborn. I'm the woman that's gonna strip you of your soul. I'm the woman that's gonna strip you of your mind. Great line. And then she's like,
Incredible.
and then I'm going to leave you just like naked as the day you were like born, just like in the middle of the ring, like including your bra and panties. And I was like, okay, you had to take it a step too far, but hey, here we are.
That's what the
Um,
people want, unfortunately, because they were screaming
oh, absolutely. They were losing their ever living mind.
every time.
Goldust takes on Bradshaw in this one. This one was like the one match of the evening. You know
Not
what we're talking about.
expected, but delightful.
Yeah, great. Two
I was
Texans, great stuff. Hard hitting.
big
Um,
boys.
Bradshaw's big pissed, just cause, he
He
stays
is.
mad. He's like the
Stay
Hulk in that
mad.
way.
Yeah, stay mad.
Um,
You never have to get mad.
no, Bradshaw at one point uses the chaps to beat like Gold Dust's ass. It was great. Love to
Beautiful.
see it. Um, Bradshaw was losing his mind most of the match. Luna, of course, gets involved. I literally just have a note. There's just a good match. I was like, oh, I
Good
actually like this is
match.
great. Love to see it.
I
Uh,
miss I miss him. I miss both of them for who
yeah,
they were. I really
right,
do.
great.
Great match.
Yeah. Fantastic. It ends with the interference of Club Kamikaze. Hopefully, we see like more of a backstory to this because they've now gone from just attacking Taka Michinoku to attacking Bradshaw.
Wild.
Big difference.
Very confusing.
Very confusing.
Hard left.
Would love to know what's going on there.
But I guess it never let them know your next move. Because
Hmm.
I seriously, when they came out, once again, I was like, it's fans. Fans have rushed the thing. And I'm like, no, it's you bitches again.
Right? Just you motherfuckers. How you doing?
Oh, it's you motherfuckers again.
Hurt.
Bonjour, oui, oui.
Amen. So next, Austin has arrived. That's our next segment. We love to see it. He basically just like storms the building, like
They love
chair,
to film him walking in the building.
yeah, title in hand. He's got a shirt. What does it say? The front says
I don't know.
something
I
about
didn't
raising
see
some
it.
hell.
Oh, you want to raise some hell or
Yeah,
something?
yeah,
And it has like
yeah,
the question mark exclamation, a
yeah.
classic of the
And
90s,
then in
early
the back is like the
2000s.
hell yeah.
Oh,
Um,
hell yeah. With that
so
skull
good.
that's like
I love it. Love
a
it.
skull
Love to
with
see it.
visible eyeballs is always so funny to me.
So good, so good. Because it feels like a gag.
Hilarious. It feels
So
silly. Spooky, scary
right.
skeletons.
Amen. Happy holidays. So basically he's like so basically he's like Vince liar stays lying.
Ooh,
So you're trying to tell me it's all a coinky dink that this psychedelic jackass interferes like just when Vince is gonna be getting his?
I
I
forgot
don't
about
think so.
psychedelic jackass.
He's like, I don't think so. I think it's a conspiracy. And then do you guys think it's a conspiracy? Asks the crowd. They, of course, agree with him. And he's like, yeah, that's what I thought. And I was like, girl, this is the Google algorithm. Just asking questions you know the answer to, just shouting back at you.
No,
And just being
truly.
like, no, yeah, that's truth. Love to see it. So funny. Basically, he goes, it might not be today. It might not be tomorrow, but Stone Cold always gets his payback. He said, so Unforgiven, too long. By the end of this evening, Dude Love's gonna get hands on him. Vince is gonna get hands on him, and I can promise you that. Now I gotta go because I got some ass to go find. And kick. Love to see it. Love to see it. And he goes, leaves us with the that's the bottom line, and dips, leaves them wanting more.
It's crazy. It's just crazy how good it is. I'm always like, how is it possible that it's so good every time?
Hmm.
But uh, I mean, just,
He's good at what he does.
I don't
He's
even have, I'm speechless. He's so great. I always expect people to just start throwing flowers in the ring or something, when he's
hmm
just like, bye, bye,
hmm
thank you,
Love
bye.
to see it.
It's beautiful.
Um, and you know what else I love to see? This newly minted tag team of Terry Funk and Two Cold Scorpio.
This is the best thing that's happened to me in a while.
This is
In a
great. I
while.
am eating it up. I love that they're getting more time.
Hot.
I love the tag team. They are taking on the Midnight Express, the new ones, you know, Bodacious Bob, Bootylicious Bar, whatever they're calling themselves now. um, so was that wrong? I don't know.
No, it's bodacious and
Bombastic. Yeah,
bombastic.
but Bootylicious is better.
Better.
And also I think the same year, right? Is what year did Bootylicious come
I
out?
don't think you're ready. I think early 2000s, if I were to
Oh,
guess.
heard that we're not there yet. I'm future telling at this point.
Oh my God. Now I have to know.
No,
I wouldn't
1000.
look up the math before, but I will look up when Bootylicious
No,
came
yeah,
out.
and that
2001.
nice. And then look up when it became a word officially. Like when it got
Did
added to
it?
Webster's dictionary.
Okay,
Yes.
diction. Is it really?
Yeah, they
Dictionary added 2004 in the OED, the Oxford English Dictionary.
yeah. Destiny's
My
Child
old
changed the
friend, the
lexicon.
damn. Oh, yeah, it says define bootylicious, sexually attractive, typically used of a woman. Quote, this bootylicious Texan knows what it takes to be a pop diva.
Right. Great
Okay.
sentence. Because you know they're just describing Beyonce. That's
Beyonce.
just what they're doing.
Or, I mean, they're describing Beyonce, but also I just want to say Meg the Stallion fits the bill too.
Oh, love to see it.
I love
Love
you,
to see it.
Meg.
So
That's crazy.
right.
Whoa.
Cornette is on commentary. He's having a great time. He's like, I see conspiracies everywhere because he's asked about the dude love conspiracy. He's like, I
So
wake up and I
funny.
see conspiracies, and I'm like,
Which is
oh
so real. It's so fun. Like that is the most Jim Cornette shit he could have ever said. He goes, I wake up and I turn on the news and I see conspiracies all around me.
no,
And I
100%.
was
You're like,
like,
okay, Shane Dawson, sit down. And then And then and then he goes and then he's asked about like Vincent Austin and he's like
shots.
he's like I honestly don't care who gets hit, just want to see someone get hit. And I'm like
Real as fuck. Jim, get over here. Sit by me.
no, 1000%. I was
Real
like
as fuck.
absolutely
He goes,
Vince.
I don't care. I just want to see bitches get hit. He goes, I don't like
Amazing.
either of them. So whoever gets hit, it's a good day for me. And I said, Jim,
Fantastic.
come sit by us, girl. I gotta ask you some things. Come here.
We gotta goop, we gotta gossip.
We gotta
Um
we gotta goss. Jim over here.
No,
I
the
saved
see the
your
thing is,
feet.
I feel like you couldn't gossip with him because I no volume control.
No,
None.
if
No,
you are
you,
gossiping with a gym, and listen, I've gossiped with loud bitches before. You just have to be prepared for like you're ready to stand on business about what you're talking about.
oh,
Because
1000%.
there was one time I was gossiping with a loud bitch in class, and one
Mm.
of her friends heard me, and I go, "Well, what? I don't fucking like her.
Oh
I've
my
never
God.
done that in my life." And
Dude,
I
oh,
literally was like, "Well, I have to just stand on business with what I said. I'm
no,
gossiping loud."
1000%. Once I was talking shit about I was on a train from New York City back into Jersey and I was talking shit about a town that we were approaching and this woman was giving me like the dirtiest stank face because I had worked in that town, I had lived in that town.
I know
I
exactly which town you're talking about.
I had seen that town.
Hell,
So
that
she
was
was giving
hell.
me the stankiest stank eye as I was going on my rant because I'm one to rant. And then I before she gets off because we like stop at the town. And I just go, "Did I lie?" And she was just like, "Oh." And I was like, "No, I didn't think so."
If you can
Like,
only, because that's the thing, if you are gossiping loud and you know that that person is only just going to stare at you with her, and then you're like, but
you
did I stutter? Are you going to say something?
right. I was
So
like,
I'd have to be in the mood
right.
to
No, because I will tell you to fix your face. Like, I'm so sorry.
girl. If you're ever hanging out with Xavier, be prepared because you might have to be like, okay, or like stand behind him and go like this.
Be prepared. What?
Because I don't have to say anything. You'll do it. I just
No,
have to
I'll do
stand
it. I'm
and
the
be like,
worst. I really too big for my britches sometimes the
I
bark,
like
but
it.
hey.
And I
This
have your leash like this. Easy. Easy.
yeah, heal.
Walk away. Walk away.
So good. You don't have to choose violence. I was like, but I do though.
But I do. You
Um
don't have to, but it's fun
I
to.
know. Scorpio hits a spinning kick that's just absolutely. This combination is just bringing out all the best of Two Cold Scorpio.
I'm so happy for
Do I
him.
absolutely hate that they're calling him TCS Funk?
Funk.
Yes,
Horrible.
that makes me want to die. But hey,
Hate the
if
outfits
it
too.
means that we can use Two Cold Scorpio, then I'll take it. Um,
Absolutely. And he's getting over so well. And I literally,
no,
he
absolutely.
had such a horrible gig for so long. I'm so happy. The relief he must feel.
No,
Ugh.
and he showed out in this match. Love to see
Showed
it.
out.
And I love the combination between of like Terry Funk's just like overselling and like technical prowess, and then just Too Cold Scorpio wilding the fuck out. He at one point launches himself like over the ring post, basically, at the Midnight Express. Beautiful. Finishes the match with a 450 splash, only to be attacked by Dan Severn after the fact. But like, boo, boring. Bye. Doesn't
Shut
matter.
up.
Our boys from the ECW got the wins. So, hey,
Hey, girl.
hey, we'll
Y'all,
take it.
I'm so happy for them. It's just so good.
Oh, I agree. Next we have another Val Venis promo, this time from the shower. Uh,
Hey.
yeah, I mean
Mm.
he's of course nothing like a hot showers after a long day. What do you say? Long day's night.
What
And
hard
then
day's work or
hard
long
day's
nights
night.
whatever.
whatever.
Hard.
And then he goes, when Val comes, there's no stopping him. Crazy. And then he goes, he addresses the ladies as he does. And he goes, get your rest now. And you're like, girl,
Limber up, girls.
that's insane.
You better hit
Insane.
Pilates.
Although I will say, like, if a man like in a one-on-one setting were to say that to me, I'd be like, okay.
Oh yeah, it's all circumstantial. There
No,
was one
no,
time,
absolutely.
there was one time a guy texted me. I was at work and he was like, what time are you getting here? Come hungry. And I turn to my coworker and I go, do we think he means actually hungry for food or for other
Mhm.
things? And he turns to me and goes, I think it's for the other things. And when I came back after that weekend, he goes, what was it? I go, it was both.
I love that. It was both.
It was both, actually. I got a sandwich and some other things.
Oh, love that. So Val Venis is coming. Val Venis is on his way. It's gonna. I love it. I love Val.
It's
He's
it's
it's a terrible, terrible gimmick, but it's
it's coming back around. You know when something's so bad it comes back around to being good
right.
again?
Yeah, it's the room
Yeah.
of wrestlers. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Val Venis is great. I love it.
I like
Uh,
it's coming back around for me. It really is.
yeah,
Hate to
because
say
it's
it.
if you just like stay the course, eventually it's just what happened. Next we have an interview with Sable. Michael Cole is performing the interview. And he's asked, they give like a little recap of the feud between Luna and Sable. Love to see it, glad they're getting their minutes. And he's asked about what Luna had to say about stripping Sable down past her brawn panties. And she goes, which was absolutely amazing. She goes, does this body look like it could humiliate me? And I was like, oh,
Best possible response.
no.
I made us rewind and watch it again. I
Yeah,
was
it
like,
was
you have to hear it again. It was good.
no, that because that's con
God,
right there. Are
does
you?
this? And
He goes, does this look like it could embarrass me? I was
sh-
like, oh,
she goes, you all want it. You
right.
are all drooling for it. You think
Mhm,
I'd be upset if y'all saw it? It's
mhm.
just as good as you think it is.
Right.
Hot. And that's how everyone should respond when someone threatens them with the nude leak or
Mm.
like your nudes come out. Girl, I only sent them because they were good.
Dude, I
What's
would have
to be
posted them
embarrassed?
myself.
Girl,
Fuck.
I would have posted myself if I wasn't gonna get flagged. What do you mean? I'm not
1000%.
worried. Ain't nothing humiliating about it. Best possible response. You go off, girl. But that dress also, by the way, heinous. Pray for her. It's
Heinous. No,
terrible.
1000%. It was
I'm
very
so
pageant.
sorry. I'm so
Um,
sorry. It was so bad.
no, she's like, I don't care if I'm naked as long as I get my hands on her.
And that's a
No,
real bitch.
period.
Sable, come sit with me, Xavier and Jim. Come
Hmm.
here.
Love to see it.
We have a good table going.
No, fantastic. No, literally. Come on, guys. Everybody eats. Um,
Everybody eat.
Vince says he's ready for Austin, which is like a updated report from like Michael Cole. Dumb, sure.
Whatever.
Oh, he has apparently like armed guards. Vince is like waiting in the wings and like whatever with armed guards. You're like,
Because that's
okay.
worked so well for you before, Vince.
Right, right, right. So next we have a backstage shot of a hearse showing up. And of course it's Kane and Paul Bear.
I knew it. They were so dumb. They're like a hearse pulled up and like it's maybe Undertaker. I'm like, Paul Bearer is the
No.
funeral director here, bitch.
See,
You
in
think
my mind, The Undertaker travels much the same way a Dementor does. Like I don't
absolutely you don't see it and you don't know and we never discuss it.
right. Like he just
It's never
shows
brought
up
up.
places. Right.
He just appears through a fog.
Damn near glides. You know, like it's
Yeah, floats.
right. 1000 yeah. Right.
Period.
Um that cuz see that's great because in my mind his little feet are just doing this.
While
Just
he's floating
kicking.
up, he's
No,
like this.
1000%. Yeah, he's like Edna moding his way like
That's how
through
he
life.
propels forward. Like he's floating, but he's like
Right. No, no, yeah. Yeah. It's like like marching band foot rolls like on crack.
like two speed. Yeah.
2x. Yeah.
2x.
How I listen to my audiobooks because I'm crazy.
You're a psycho. Yeah.
No, I do listen to like 1.5 though, for sure. Um, yeah,
That's crazy.
you don't. It's
No,
too slow.
girl, you are
It's too
too much.
slow.
You want to know what's so crazy is that my brother-in-law, who is also an Aries, does that shit too. And he's like, who has the time to listen to things at normal speed? That like, hurry up. And I'm like,
No,
where are
po-
you rushing to?
point, make it fast. Hello.
Unbelievable. I
Uh,
know. If anything, I'd make it slower. I'm enjoying the ride.
oh no. I need to know. Just tell me.
I'm listening to Andy Serkis sing me a song from from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's great.
Full sends, Andy Serkis. Love that guy. If you're
Oh, for
interested,
sure.
Lord of the Rings audiobooks are very fierce. Andy Serkis, full send. So good.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Um, that takes us into our six-man tag match between DX and LOD 2000 and Owen Hart. Great. This is a fun match. Owen is whooping ass. Love to see it. At one point, Hawk stands on Road Dogg's hair. Also love to see it. I love the little story throughout this six-man tag of Triple H just kind of like avoiding Owen. Anytime Owen gets tagged in, Triple H is like, nope, no thank you.
Bye.
Little things like that, build to their own individual matches in a group setting, so that's always
Mm-hmm.
good. Um, at one point, Owen puts the sharpshooter on Triple H, but of course, we get referee interference from DX, a DDT, and then the match essentially just breaks down from there. Um, at one point, uh the Road Warriors, I don't know why they like space so hard, ha perform the Doomsday device in the ring while simultaneously on the outside China grabs Sunny and is just like, you're mine now, which is crazy, and it's just like parading her like around the ring. That chaos consumes the referee, allows Billy Gunn to hit the Road Warriors with chairs, pile drive, Hawk get the win. Annoying.
Yeah. Also, I think he pile drives Animal because Hawk is
Oh,
trying to rescue Sunny.
heard.
Which not that that matters, but
Right, right.
it's so crazy because my first thought was, I wonder if there's fan fiction about China and Sunny,
Mm.
the kidnapping arc,
Not the what pad.
not the AO3, um, not the AO3, but I was like, do people ship China and Sunny? I'm curious, guys, freaks, anyone out there? But
Guys, freaks. Opening Pandora's box.
psychos, freaks, weirdos, Yuri
Call
enthusiasts, anyone out there?
calling you all.
I'm summoning you. But I was like, the I didn't see the China kidnapping Sunny angle. I like it.
It's great. Funny.
Kidnapping her, and then Hawk was like, "Whoa, put her
Yeah.
down." Shh, talking to her like she's a feral horse or something,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
rutting stallion. He was like,
Yeah.
"Shh, shh, shh,"
Aragorn and that
like
one like
and
horse.
talking to her in Elvish.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
I just watched that actually because Crystal hasn't seen my roommate hasn't seen Lord of the Rings.
That's wow.
It's
That's
really
fine.
very very thrilling for me, and Two Towers is my favorite. But
It's so good.
it's my favorite anyway.
I watched them
Um,
out of order, but I'm heinous. So
yeah, I would.
I watched two,
Yeah,
three, one.
2, 3, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because one is your least favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. Brother. Because I get into a lot of fights about this. And I'm like, the people of Rohan aren't even in Fellowship. How could Fellowship be your favorite?
Right.
Some of the most important people are not even in the story yet.
Yeah.
Y'all, and yes, a Balrog. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but the fight is in the next one.
Is in the next Xavier.
The
I love when
fight,
this happens as where we've known each other for so long and then something new comes up that I
right.
didn't know and I just
But
want to
the fight scene that you want to see
is
is the
in
opening scene of the next movie.
And
So let's
y'all
not
hate to hear
pretend.
this. Y'all hate to hear it. Two Towers is the shit, and y'all hate on her. It's either you love Fellowship or you love
Return
the
of the King.
Return of the King, and that's fine. Return of the King is very fierce. It's a close second for me. But
Yes.
yeah, whatever. Wow, I feel so a lot. How are you? What's new? I just like
We're great.
wow. I'm like it's like meeting you for the first time.
Oh, this next segment is Crazy Town though. So
Yeah, sorry.
hold on to your hats.
Hold on to your butts,
So next Blackout, Kane and Paul. These motherfuckers
girl.
exhumed
We're
the
exhuming
parents
corpses.
of Kane and the Undertaker, dragged both caskets out into the stadium. Paul is out here looking disheveled AF. This man
Drunk as
looked
hell.
no, 1000%. He looked like he was
And
on the
dirty.
receiving end of a 12-hour noogie. That was insane. Like, that was bonkers.
He, it was so crazy looking, just these rotting pine boxes, the mealworms all over. He looks bust. First of all, who exhumes a corpse in a button-up shirt and khakis? What are we
Paul
doing?
Bear.
Paul Bear. And he's like, he literally, I told Xavier's like, he looks like drunk. He's like, Undertaker, these are your fucking parents. I just
It was
went and picked them up
right.
and brought them to Monday Night Raw, and you're a stupid bitch.
Yeah, it was insane. It was
So
insane. It
crazy.
was bonkers. And then he goes, I did this for the Undertaker. He's like, so that he could have a proper funeral because he didn't go to the first one. He said, it was so nice, we'll do it twice. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking
And
insane.
then because he's auntie now because of being with
Right.
Kane, he goes, I didn't even put them in the good boxes. They're in that cheap pine shit. I don't even care. Like he's like, I put them in the cheap box.
Crazy. Right. And then of course the Undertaker emerges and while Kane is then told by Paul Bearer to just douse the casket with gasoline, one of them. He lights it on fire, and then he proceeds to choke slam the Undertaker through the casket of his mother so that he's just laying on top of her, just broken down bones. And we're just what
First of First of all,
crazy.
Xavier cackled when he went through the
Because I was like,
well,
no way are they actually doing
because
this.
I was laughing so hysterically when they brought the caskets on stage and I was muted. So Xavier just sees me going like this. And he was like, What are you laughing at? I was like, This is just so ridiculous. Like, I'm enjoying it, but it's so crazy. It's so outlandish. We
hmm
exhumed the bodies. And then I was like, Hey, Xavier, you were right. You were like, they're the first bodies to be buried and then cremated.
Absolutely.
So funny. But the close after he gets choke slammed through the box, traumatic. It was the slow zoom in on the bones for me. Suddenly it was just like this slow zoom on like a femur. And I was like, no,
Get the fuck
no,
out of here.
get out,
That's insane.
get at, not the slow zoom in on the stripped bone because it was 20 years ago that she died. Like
Oh,
on the mother's cat, the mother too specifically was like a little,
oh.
we are taking the lines, looking at them, jumping right over. We're just
And
exhuming the
then no, and
bodies.
then JR on commentary is selling it for his life.
His life.
He's like, that's his mother's bones.
That's
Like,
his
and you're like,
mother's bone.
that's insane.
This is the most disturbing thing I
And you
have
think that's
ever
crazy?
witnessed.
You know what's absolutely insane is that should end an episode. That's where
Uh,
something should end.
uh,
No, we got another segment, baby
we
girl.
had so more TV to be watched.
No, absolutely.
It's so funny because Vince comes out right after this, and I'm like, it's so funny that you are so fixated on Stone Cold that you're not even going to mention that there were corpses on TV on your
Exhumed?
show.
Right. Right.
One of your employees dug up one of your other employees' dead parents and then brought them to the stage and burnt them and
Right.
destroyed the boxes. And you just walked in right after. You're like, clean this mess up. I got to go do my segment.
Right.
Wait, it's one of this
Bitch,
shit.
what?
They are literally us though, because they're like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just
Mm-hmm.
gonna do it over there. And I'm gonna keep doing me over here.
It was one
It's
thing my dad told me is
crazy.
mind your business.
Mind your mind your
Mind your business.
business. Mind your business.
That's not
Those aren't my
yours.
parents. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
That
Sorry.
is so fucking. The fact that he walks out right after, I was like, are you here
Girl,
to make a
did you
comment
not
on the dead bodies
you didn't
or
want to see okay. You don't want to see
sure.
that. Got it. Got it.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
Vince joins commentary after that, and that is our main event is going to be Dude Love taking on Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman out here just doing the Lord's work with this light
Whoa.
show. He out here spinning for his life. Mama,
Glow
okay,
in the
take us
dark.
there.
Again, Steve, come over here. Come
join
sit with
the
us.
join the table. What a fun table. Who's
Join the
at the table?
table.
So it's Jim Cornette,
Sable,
Sable.
Steve, you and me as of right now.
Perfect.
How many people are at a wedding table? Is it 6 or 8? I don't
I feel like it's
remember.
got to be. We need one more. I
I
think.
don't know if Steve would be great, but he'd be great on the dance floor. Maybe we don't want him at our table, but I want him at like a close by table so I can look over and be
Hmm.
like, should we go? Should we
Should we
dance?
go?
Okay. Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's actually the move.
Hmm. Steve
Never mind,
Blackman,
Steve.
aka Terry Crews and White Chicks, um, is yeah. I just love it because it makes no sense because he's just so fucking like hard like of a guy. Like he barely speaks. He's ripped out of his mind. If you were to actually give him like a weapon, like I would just hit the deck immediately. But then
Totally.
but then they go glow sticks.
Lights out.
Oh, it gets
Cunty.
me every time.
And
It
it's
gets me every
funny.
single time. Um, this is where Vince announces that he will be ringside for the main event at Unforgiven. No,
It's
no,
bad.
thank you. Dude Love. Dude Love. Essentially, the story of this match, you'd think like, Dude Love is essentially taking the less experienced Steve Blackman to town. Steve Blackman for all his, muscles and striking ability does not have the experience that Nicholas Foley has. So the match is
Mm,
good, but it's a little one-sided.
true, true, true.
Basically JR on commentary goes, so because Vince was being very vague, vague city about like when he was gonna come out, and JR's basically just like, so you're gonna come out for the main event, like you're talking about something catastrophic happening. Seems a little shady. Like, you know how this sounds. Speaker Mike Johnson, you know how this sounds?
Oh my God.
Like, and I was just like, okay, girl, I get it. And you're like,
Well,
not no.
not
Um,
no.
the fix is in, bitch. Um,
Oh
uh, Dude
my
Love,
God.
um, puts Blackman in an abdominal stretch, and then the match ends immediately. Immediately. Blackman
Mm.
never submits. He gets the Bret Hart treatment. He does.
Trigger
Um,
warning. No, truly, he does though.
yeah. And then Blackman big pissed, obviously. But
Well,
he takes it on the wrong motherfucker because he
truly.
throws the timekeeper. And I'm like, that man just takes orders.
He
Uh,
literally, the timekeeper was like trying to be cool about like the fact that Vince told him to ring the bell, but then he was like, he got scared too and was like, he told me, like, I don't know what you
right.
want me to do.
No, I was like,
Flip
he
him.
signs my paycheck too.
Yeah,
Damn.
girl, I'm just as scared.
Austin runs down, immediately knocks over dude, hilarious.
So
And
fun.
starts
Clotheslines
just
him for his life and then just keeps it moving.
keeps it moving. Runs, does the same throw onto Vince McMahon, just starts kicking him for his life.
Fucking
Love to
awesome.
see it. Of course, dude and Austin are brawling. Austin stuns Vince's goons. Dude Love attacks again. Vince walks away while all of this hubbub is happening. Sacrifices two goons and then leaves
I'm
after
not kidding.
all this big talk about like getting his hands on Austin and this, that, and the other.
Leaves
Um,
Jerry and Pat for dead. Like they both take stunners on his behalf, and then he goes, bye.
Yeah, sounds about
See
right.
ya.
Ugh.
Whack. This was crazy though. And again, it's like, okay. I have 2 points. It's like one, I do think it is insane that Stone Cold is so huge. Like he's such a star, and they had no plans for his very first pay-per-view title shot.
Right.
Like content. Like I think that's fucking crazy. Like he's
Hmm.
so huge, and they're like, "Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?" And like
Yeah, but it
scrambled
also
eggs.
that is yeah, very that. But it also I don't know if they're just like I don't know. I feel like a lot of these feuds were ongoing from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So like it just felt like nobody was like avail. No one was available yet.
Yeah, I so then to my other point though, I like the conspiracy. I don't know if Dude Love was the one, but I guess because he was uninhibited, he had nothing
Right.
going on. Like that just makes sense. But like that Dude Love is like there's the conspiracy that he's in Vince's pocket, and so
Uh-huh.
he's gonna like get over and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I do think it's interesting that Dude Love is a hippie character, like working for the man. Like
Right.
that seems counterintuitive to me. Like again, I still kind of feel like Mankind might have been a better pick. Like he's
Right.
like the rabid dog. He's like the dog you just let out of the kennel as an attack dog. Like
Right.
that makes more sense that he would be on the payroll for Vince because he doesn't have any morals. Like, do you know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
It's weird that his dude love to me, but
Yes. But
I
hey.
love to see Nicholas do anything. Obviously, I'm happy about it. I guess they did it because they were former tag team partners and they wanted
Right.
to continue to sow the seeds of discord, whatever. I do kind of like the angle of like Vince has a wrestler on the inside
Right.
trying to like it is interesting in that way. So I was like, for all the scrambled eggs, at least you season them.
Right. 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 Right.
There's
Perfect.
cheese in there. It's on a sourdough bread toast. Like that's nice.
Yeah, no,
Sure.
absolutely. So yeah, but that's the go home episode. That's where they leave us. That's
Wild.
next time we gather it'll be Unforgiven. So we're looking at Dude Love and Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF title, Triple H and Owen Hart for the European Championship. I don't know if The Rock's defending. Don't really know.
Oh
Um
yeah.
we have that six-man tag between the Nation and I'm assuming Ken Shamrock, Steve Blackman, and Farouk.
Hmm.
LOD takes on the New Age Outlaws. Love to see that. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
it'll be the Inferno match. I don't know how I was skipping that.
Again, because they're just doing their own thing. They're just over there.
Right,
And I'm
1,000.
I'm glad we get to peep through the veil and see. It's just crazy.
No, absolutely. But all right, guys, this has been another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. Thank you so much for listening, watching, liking, subscribing, all of that jazz. Wherever you find us, we will catch you on the next one.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.